Perfect. Today is Friday, June the 7th, 11 a.m. Pacific time, and we're doing this webinar so that you can leverage what is known as the e-learning industry, which is an industry that is $1 billion a day industry. So what I'm going to be sharing with you is a few testimonials, a little bit about the free event that Tony Robbins and Graziosi are putting on next week so that you can leverage what they're doing along with what we're doing, along with the e-learning industry, along with social media marketing and email marketing. So I am going to start sharing my screen. And then when I share my screen, please let me know that you can see it. Give me a thumb. Okay, perfect. So this is about the e-learning industry with social media marketing. That if you're not doing social media marketing, for anyone that is older than 40 years old, if you're not doing social media marketing, imagine like you're not on the yellow pages of yesterday. That's what not being present on a daily, regular basis, because we're in a new economy, in a new era. So first of all, thank you. I'm Maria Lupita. All of you know me, but those of you who watch the replay, this is why I'm saying who I am. How to social media, the e-learning industry, Tony Robbins, Graziosi, and the live event that they're putting on, the free live event that they're putting on, The Game Has Changed, can help you create passive income and add an additional $1,000 for your experience and your knowledge. Uh-oh. Okay, perfect. Social media marketing, again, is the yellow pages of yesterday. So if you're not there, people cannot find you. Most people, the minute that they see so-and-so, they're going to go scrolling and trying to find you on Google, Instagram, whatever social media they have, they're going to go try to find you. So if you're not there, they're going to go to me because I am there. I am in all of the social media presence. So what we are offering you is what we call is a secret sauce. It's a $1,000 a day in one fell swoop secret sauce to increase your income through social media marketing, and how to be effective and how to be relevant with an endless flow of clients and new leads. If you have any questions, please drop them in the chat so that I can grab them at the end. That this way we'll keep the flow. We'll keep the flow of this webinar. And then Miss Hilda, I just made you co-host just in case I need your help. So make sure that you write down any questions that you have, and then I'll catch you at the end. Social media marketing with faceless marketing, e-learning. Again, the e-learning industry is just simply putting your experience and knowledge into a digital format so that people can access it through the internet. So I just want you to think about this. Imagine taking 1% of $1 billion a day industry. Imagine if you could take even 0.1% of $1 billion a day, and all you're taking is your experience and your knowledge. So Tony Robbins and Graziosi with The Game Has Changed, which is a free event, are going to share with you how many of us already taking advantage of that and why you're missing out if you're not doing this. We're also going to talk about the leverage of Stand Store, Harmony X Club, and personal branding. And again, why you're missing out and you're leaving money on the table if you're not doing this. My story is that I went from failure to success, from chasing to attracting, from multi-level marketing to digital marketing, from bugging friends and family to making $1,000 a day. Now, that is not to say, because there's so much misleading marketing that is called income claim marketing. I am not saying that right now, because I just started, that I'm already making $1,000 a day. I am saying that there's days that I make 500, there's days that I make 1,000, there's days that I make 2,500, and then there's days that I make nothing. But the intention, just like when you're going to lose weight, just like you're preparing to do something, you are doing something so that you have the end result. So because we started this about a year ago, April of 2023, this is an ongoing flow. And then this new secret sauce that we created with our Harmony X members, we just launched it in mid-April. So that just to give you a little bit of context. So this is the reason for why I do what I do. My mom and my dad. I'm not married. I'm a single woman of almost 52. My birthday is this month. And the reason I do what I do is because in 2021, my dad got really sick. Oh, man. My dad got really sick. Whew. My dad got really sick, and I live in Orange County, California. My parents live in Texas, so I was flying back and forth from April until June. And I don't know about you, but if you've ever been sick or if you've ever had anybody that is in and out of the hospital, if you're trying to do multi-level marketing or sales or any kind of appointments, it was nearly impossible for me to keep doing what I was doing at the way that I was doing it, because I couldn't go to events, I couldn't keep appointments, I couldn't talk on the phone, because sometimes we would be in the hospital or we would be driving to the hospital or things were happening and it just was not possible for me to do that. And then sadly, in June of 2021, my dad passed away. And as you can see, grief has no respect, has no manners, doesn't listen to me. It shows up whenever it wants to. So when my dad passed away, I decided to stay with my mom. My parents were married 35 years. And obviously my mom had no clue as to how to operate by herself after being married and being inseparable with my dad of 35 years. And if you could ever imagine the poster child of what a husband or a dad should be, that was my dad. My dad was the most exceptional human as a dad and as a husband that I could imagine. So I continued to stay in Texas. So I was flying back and forth. And it was bad enough when my dad was in and out of the hospital, but then when I was going through grieving and then also being there for my mom, who was also grieving, being on the phone and trying to manage, a business through the phone, it was not something that I could do or I wanted to do. So I really started searching for a way for me not to have to talk on the phone or build a business on the phone. So I started searching, and at first in 2021, I found digital marketing with high ticket affiliate marketing, which meant that if I made a sale, then I was able to make a high ticket commission. But I found that it was way too much information and I was not able to do what I wanted to do, because most people don't have 10,000, 12,000, 6,000 to just release on a regular basis. So I kept searching and searching. And then finally in 2023, April of 2023, actually in March of 2023, while I was moving, I found digital marketing with high ticket marketing and digital marketing that I could create myself, and also a combination of master resale rights marketing, which is what we're going to be talking about today. Now, is this a scam? No, it's not a scam, because scams are illegal and I wouldn't be able to be presenting on a regular basis, and Tony Robbins wouldn't be able to be sharing this with you. Graziosi wouldn't be sharing this with you, and all of the other people that are in the e-learning industry would not be able to be sharing this with you. I'm just simply an independent digital marketer with courses that have been proven to work, and some of these are master resale rights, some of these are affiliate marketing, and all that it means that is that I get a commission, whether it's 100% commission, 90% commission, or a smaller commission, but it's not multi-level marketing, it's not network marketing, and I don't have to bug my friends and family, which is one of the things that I wanted to do. Now, the other thing that is really beautiful about this is that I don't have to worry about creating products from scratch. I have 2 courses that I offer to my clients, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to show you this. Okay, that's not going to work. Oh man. Darn it. Okay, hang on one second. I'm going to have to switch because I was sharing with you. Oh, Leah made it. Yay. Okay. Can y'all still see my screen?
Yes.
Perfect. Can you see the back? You can see this as well? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay,
What's inside?
Okay, so I'm gonna use this one versus the other one, even though it looks messy, because there's things that I want to share with you, and otherwise I won't be able to click on the links. So this is Roadmap. And Roadmap is a program, is a course, a master resale rights program that pays people that promote the program as digital marketers on how you can make 100% commission by simply learning what you want to learn about creating a foundational product about business development on social media and taking advantage of the e-learning industry. And as you can see, you can learn everything about automation, about driving traffic, free traffic, and free advertising, meaning that you just post on social media and you get traffic coming over to you. And if you want to create your own product, your own offer, we also give you that as well. Again, if you have any questions, please be sure to put them in the comments, because if you don't put them in the comments, I won't be able to answer those questions, and I would hate to miss any questions that come up. Now, the Ultimate Branding course is also another program that offers you a program in English, Spanish, German, and French. And you get to learn how to build funnels. You get to learn how to do branding. You'll get to learn how to launch your product. You get to learn all of these things in the pockets of your time. And you get to do it in little bite sizes. So meaning that this is a 6-minute take action, 3-minute take action, 1-minute take action. So you never feel that you're overwhelmed with the knowledge that you have to do. And then we also offer Harmony X. Harmony X was something that was born out of the need of people wanting to actually get the help and support that they needed without having to pay my private client high ticket prices. I normally charge between $900, between $1,000 and $2,500 to my private clients. So this was a way for people to get the help that they needed without having to go into paying me high tickets. But now people get the support and all the help that they need. So that's Harmony X. Then you have Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi, and the game has changed. And this is why you should care. Let me know in the comments if you know who Dean Graziosi is. If you know who Dean Graziosi is, please let me know in the comments, because if you don't know who Dean Graziosi, then you've been living under a rock. Okay, good. Everybody knows who Dean Graziosi is. Good, good, good. So the reason I'm bringing this to you is because I want to share something with you, and I want you to pay close attention to this. Because if you don't pay close attention to this, you're gonna miss my whole message. Okay, so put your phones away, stop scrolling, stop being distracted. So can you give me your thumbs up to let me know that you're gonna listen to me right now? Good. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna give you something for free and for fun that will change your life if you pay attention. Here we go.
Scrolling again.
What you looking for? Where here, and we come to invade your life for a moment. President Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi. Listen, we'd like to talk to you about a ticket to freedom. I know that sounds like an exaggeration, but we've been in a business that now is $1 billion a day, the self-education business. Any tool, any insight, any skill you have, we worked with literally hundreds of thousands of people who never thought they could do this, to be able to work from home and to be able to earn well, but do something that's really meaningful in their life and do it now. We spent several $1 million in the last 3 years to bring AI into it, not ChatGPT, an AI that'll show you how to convert whatever your life experience is into a business. Or maybe, like I did in the beginning, interviewing people that are really brilliant and bringing their answers, or creating a mastermind. If you're looking for a new opportunity or tired of just scrolling for entertainment, then join us June 13th through the 15th.
You taught me something over 20 years ago, work-life integration. I don't think I really got it when I first heard it, but if you're doing something right now, whether it's your current business or a career that's unfulfilling, and you're trying to stop the workday so you can become the regular person or normal person you are, and trying to figure out that balance, it means you're just not doing something that fills your heart, fills your soul. So you might be scrolling because you're bored, but you're probably looking for something that can light up your life. Most people are just not only unfulfilled, they're unhappy, and depression is the highest it's ever been. If you're looking to find something that can truly make a difference, I want to invite you, like Tony said, June 13th through the 15th, a couple hours a day. Come investigate. Make it so you don't ever want to scroll again, because you're so damn excited about your life, that your work and your life are one thing. And we want to show you how there is no more glass ceiling. There is no more barrier to entry. Not a magical money machine, but a true way to build success and purpose in your life. We're going to pull back that curtain on June 13th. Click the link below. We'll see you then.
No charge for it. Come join us. It's a ticket to freedom. And I promise you it'll be an experience you will not forget. We'll see you then, June 13th, 15th. Click, join us now.
Okay. So if you have any questions so far, please be sure to write them in the comments, and then I'll be sure to get them, or Hilda will be helping me. So one of the things that I also want to share, that there's many different ways that what we share and what we are providing you. Like for me, I am a reseller of courses. I used to do consultant work. I used to do coaching. I used to do all sorts of things, but I was still trading time for money. And what I realized was that I wanted to leverage what was already existing and was already done without me having to reinvent the wheel. But then there's also people like Hilda, that Hilda has taken advantage of what she has learned, and she's now doing something very exciting. Hilda, would you take it away, please?
Sure. Hello, everyone. My name is Hilda. I originally from New York, moved to Puerto Rico, now in Florida. I've been I was in the corporate field for 30 years. 25 years of them was in banking. When I came back from COVID, everybody was working from home. Came back from COVID, all my teammates were not there. My managers were not there. So they were brand new people, and everything kind of shifted. So I was really burned out the last year that I was there, where I was dealing with depression, anxiety attacks. I was stressed out. It was a lot, to the point where I had to make a decision of, do I stay here dealing with this depression or dealing with anxiety because of my job is more than I expected when I came back, or just leave the company and just look for something else. In the meantime, I did MLM businesses back in 2017, but the fact that I had to buy inventory every month or every quarter was my biggest issue. So I started looking at TikTok. I found digital marketing back in 2023. That's exactly when I decided to quit my job. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't have anything lined up, but I decided, you know what? When a door closes, another one opens. So I really didn't know how I was going to make my payments for my car, my house. I had to take money out of my 401k. But I started this digital marketing world in 2023 with a program, step-by-step program, just like anybody, like Maria did. And I started that program, did everything from front to end, but I got ghosted at the end. I had questions, nobody was answering my questions, and that got a little bit frustrated. So I found Maria in the meantime, and we spoke, and I needed somebody, when you start a business, you need somebody to help you, whether it's with tech support or whether it's with, something that needs to be done. So she was there. That's when I purchased Roadmap. It's a big difference. Roadmap is the foundation. It teaches everything that you need to know to start a business online. And I have now a coach and a community that is amazing. I also have UBC, which is another course that teaches you everything that you need to know about selling. And I'm still learning. But now I have a gig, actually 2 gigs, one with a contractor, which is doing their marketing part of his business, and another one with a client, which I'm doing their social media independent virtual assistant. So I'm really excited. I know this is going really well, and I know I'm going to be sitting in Maria's seat probably in the future. So that's my story.
I love it. I love it. And yes, absolutely. This is the kind of seat that I love it, because when I was in other industries, it was not the same. Like sharing our seat, it was like competition. But we're in a space that you can change anything, and it benefits everybody, because there's an ocean of people. Let me show you something, because this is going to blow your mind. This is going to blow your mind. And let me know in the comments if you knew this was happening. This is Google Gemini AI. estimates on the exact number of adults in the United States with side hustle vary slightly depending on the source. But here's the data. 34% are in, meaning 1 out of 3 Americans are having a side hustle. Another place says that 45% of Americans have a side hustle. So somewhere in between, 1/3 and a half of working Americans have a side hustle. Did you know this? I mean, this is, when you think about doctors, attorneys, when you think about all the people that are out there looking and searching, I talk to people. I'm a member of a professional networking group, and I have private conversations with doctors, attorneys, insurance agents. And guess what everybody's trying to do? They're trying to bring additional income because we're dealing with massive inflation. And right now in the insurance industry, it's devastating, if anybody knows. Did everybody know that the insurance industry is no longer what it was? Did everybody know that the real estate industry, the mortgage industry is not what it used to be? So this is your time. Who can this benefit? This can benefit small business owners, large business owners, business owners that want to increase their income by simply digitalizing their experience and knowledge. Who else can benefit from this? Someone that is like me, someone that is like Hilda, that you want to just increase your income and take advantage of AI and the massive inflation that is going on. Because remember, 1 out of every 2 Americans, working Americans, is looking for us, but they don't know that they can find us. And then anyone who is aspiring to make an impact. And let me tell you this also. If you are just wanting to make an impact like Mother Teresa, good for you. But that doesn't pay the mortgage, that doesn't pay the bills, that doesn't put food on the table. But if you want to make an income by making an impact, then you have to have a strategic plan and someone to come alongside of you. So that's why digital marketing in the e-learning industry is such a big deal. Who knows? Tell me in the comments if you know what digital marketing is. A lot of people, or a digital product. So a lot of people have no idea that digital marketing is as simple as it is. Let me know in the comments. Give me a yes or a no if you know what digital marketing is. I know Rafael, of course, knows what digital marketing is. There's many. Okay, Leon, yes. So let me know in the comments. And then, okay, perfect. So for those who are coming in and watching the replay, digital marketing is no different than if you buy an e-ticket to go to a concert. Like I went to the Lakers game and I got to sit front row seat, and I got my ticket through a digital processing. So when I showed up, I just showed my phone, I showed my QR code, and then they took me all the way to the front. It was a digital marketing product because I got it on the internet. It was given to me through the internet, and credit goes to Craig, who is here. Then has anybody bought anything on Amazon in their lifetime? Anybody here? So if you have bought anything on Amazon, those are ways that they're doing digital marketing because they're offering you what they're offering you through the internet. So anytime that you purchase anything through the internet, that is a way of digital marketing. And anytime that you're selling digital products that they don't have to be shelved at a warehouse, they don't have to be shipped. They're just digital products like the courses that we're talking about and what you're going to learn from Dean Graziosi and Tony Robbins. Those are all digital products. And those are the best ways for you to learn as to how to monetize your experience and your knowledge and how to package that into a digital product, which you're going to learn from us, from Dean Graziosi, Tony Robbins, and the game has changed. So remember, if you have any questions, drop it in the comments because I don't want you to miss anything, and I don't want you to not say yes to this because you didn't get all your questions answered. Now, I want to ask you something. You may like or not like these people here. These people have something in common. The Rock, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and Taylor Swift. I know some of you despise Taylor Swift, but you cannot deny the fact that she has really, really, really taken over the entire world because of her presence on social media marketing and her presence on really making you feel that she's talking directly with you. The same thing with Elon, the same thing with Jeff, and the same thing with with The Rock. And all of these people, guess what they have in common also? They're all billionaires. And they're all billionaires. They're not just any kind of billionaire. They're billionaires with a social media personal brand. Not a brand that is Tesla, not a brand that is Amazon, but they all have their personal brand. And that's what you want to understand, that if you don't have a personal brand that you can actually take, so that you can take whatever you want to promote in the next 3 years. Let's say that inflation happens and another wave of AI comes in, or the next level comes in. Who could have imagined that 2020 would have happened, right? But imagine if you had already had a social media presence, a brand that you could move anything. And this is what we're here today. Now, I'm going to show you something that today blew my mind. In today's day and age, you no longer need a website. Now, is it good to have a website? Absolutely. But for those that are being hindered because you're like, oh my gosh, I don't have a website, I can't do anything. We now have a way that you can have a stand store. That is the easiest way for you to move your products, move your brand, move everything. And I'm gonna blow your mind again. So get ready for this. So if you don't have a stand store, you're gonna have less leads, less clients. You're gonna have, your clients are gonna go to competitors, and you're gonna be very frustrated. If you have a stand store, you're going to have a stream of leads, automated process, an ocean of clients, and peace and happiness and automation, right? But let me show you this. Are you ready for me to blow your mind? Who's ready for me to blow your mind? Give me a yes in the comments. Yes, thank you. I love it. Okay, take a look at this. 67% open rate. This one is a draft, so there's nothing. 44%, 58%, 59% open rate of emails. That's unheard of. Now let's go to my system.io, which every time I send an email, it gets a warning. This may be spam. This usually ends up in the spam folder. But when you use this or other methods of this, look, 15%, 34%. And yes, this is better than other because of how we do social media marketing and email marketing. Our rates are better than most people. Most people, if they get 10 to 15%, if they get 20%, they're doing the happy dance. But with us, because we're very strategic as to how we market, look at these. And this used to be really good open rates. But now when you compare them to 60%, 58%, 49, 70%, I have 80%. Do you see how this is insane? And if you're not doing a stand store, you're literally leaving money on the table. Now, there is 95% of people that are in the losing team. And then 95% of people end up in the losing team when they make an intention to make money online. 95% of people lose money. But when it comes to people maintaining a habit, 92% fail to keep that habit because they don't have, like Hilda was saying, they don't have a coach, they don't have a guide, they don't have a support group. I'm a member of Alcoholics Anonymous, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't drink. I'm sharing this with you because the program of Alcoholics Anonymous has proven that we have such a good track record. I mean, I've been sober since 1/1/11. That's a lot of years, but that's because I had a sponsor, I had a support team, I had a blueprint that showed me step by step everything I needed to do. I had everything I needed in order for me to have success as a sober woman and as an emotionally sober woman. So it is no different when you want to be an entrepreneur or you want to add income and you don't have the habits, you don't have the rituals, and you don't know what the heck you're doing. So if you want to go over to the winning team, then 95% of people actually get success when they have accountability, support, mentorship, guidance, and you learn ways and effective ways to have a winning way to go about doing what you want to do, whether it is doing what we're doing or doing other ways of monetizing your social media. And Miss Wilma, are you ready? Are you in a position that you can share?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Okay. So
Yes.
Wilma is going to share with you. I share my story with you as to what it is to have an elderly parent. And she's going to share with you what she has what she has been going through as an experience professional in the industry. So Miss Wilma, please take it away.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for being here. My name's Wilma Morgan. My journey in digital marketing started 2 years ago when my dad had an accident and he lives 3 states away from me. So I had to travel 3 states to take care of my dad. And at the same time, I'm a professional cosmetologist. So I do hair for a living, independent contractor. When I'm not working, I make no money. And so I started researching to find something that I could do online to create and supplement the income that I wouldn't be making while I was with my dad. And I found digital marketing. I purchased a product a couple years ago, different from this, had no support whatsoever. And every time I needed help, I would ask the person I, had bought the product from, and I would get an email saying, watch the video. I watched the video, I'm not a quitter. I'll watch the video over and over again before I just throw my hands up and say, okay, I need help. So I asked for help and I was told to watch the video again. Okay, I went and watched it again and again. Still, I was missing that part of the recipe to help me understand that part of the module to be able to move on to the next level. So then it was tech issue with the I think it was System.io. And so I am clueless. I'm not tech savvy, but you can still do this even if you are not tech savvy, because I have learned and I can vouch for that. So I emailed tech support. I got the email back, and as I'm reading the email, I don't know if any of you know Charlie Brown's Teacher. That's what I was reading. It came back to me as want. I did not understand a thing, threw my hands up in the air. I said, I'm done. I am so done. Then I found Maria and spoke to her. I kind of stalked her. I'm sorry, I did not stalk her. I did my research on TikTok. I went and found her. I followed her, and I would hover over her lives, and everything she said was very interesting and very informative. And then one day I just fell into her live, and you know Maria, she sees your name and she says, hello, Wilma Morgan. So I was like, oh, I'm here, hello. And that's how I got started into digital marketing. I have the love and passion for it again. I'm not 100% great at it, but I am learning, and it's not something that you're going to do overnight. Just remember that. And no matter what, if you are not getting the results that you want, it takes time. Do not give up. I gave up 1 whole year when I could have actually learned how to do this digital marketing, and because I did not have the support, I wasted a whole year. So we've got a great community. Reach out to us. We are there to help you and encourage you. Thank you.
I love your story. And technology is so fascinating. Of course, my phone says that it's out of storage. So if anybody captured the rest of the testimony, that was an amazing testimony. Okay, let's keep moving. So as you can see, this is not about you needing to know everything that you need to know at once. Again, if you have any questions, please drop them in the chat, because I will be catching all of your questions. The next thing is, how do you go about purchasing what we're doing, and how do you go about leveraging? Because a lot of you received an email or a message that said, how do you leverage making $1,000 to $5,000 when the game has changed with Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi? So before I go over to that message and break down what you're going to be receiving, I want you to. So this is not just about the beauty industry. So whether you are, let me know what industries you're in. in the comments. If you're not in the beauty industry, think about it. If you are in the real estate industry, think about it in whatever level of industry you're in. I want you to think about that, because that's what Dean Graziosi's message is right now. And I couldn't find the other one that talks about all the other industries, but just replace the beauty industry with whatever industry you have. Travel, okay. Travel and drop shipping, okay. Beauty industry, coming to retirement, okay, perfect. So I'm gonna listen to this with an open mind of the industry that you're in, because it's the same thing. Can everybody hear this?
If you're in the beauty industry and you don't currently have an information product, a course to sell your clients, a workshop, a weekend Zoom call, a community where you're selling your knowledge, you're already being left behind. Hey, it's Dean Graziosi, and mark this on your calendar. On June 13th, my partner Tony Robbins and I, and some amazing people, are going to pull back the curtain to show you why your knowledge could be one of the most valuable and the most profitable things you sell. I don't care if you're in the hair business, extension business, eyelashes, eyebrows, all the things that make up the beauty industry. At the end of an appointment, yes, you can reschedule an appointment, and yes, you can ask somebody to buy products, right? And what is your margin on that? Imagine at the end of every appointment, everybody who sat in a chair that got work done, you said, hey, we have here at the salon, we have a course to help you keep your hair long, strong, beautiful, glowing. It's a 6-section course. It's a monthly meetup, and you sold the knowledge. The profit goes from maybe a couple of bucks on the product to a 90% profit margin, whatever you want to give your team for selling it. And the value is way more than a bottle of shampoo or some hair, conditioner. So if you're ready for an unfair advantage, if you're ready for a line item at your beauty industry, whatever part of the beauty industry you're in, you're ready for a line item that is profit on your P&L, and your profit and loss at the end of the year. If you want to learn how to have the confidence, how to understand what to sell, how to create it, how to extract it, how to do it with confidence, even if you don't have any social media followers, even if you don't think you could create a course, you're wrong. It is time for you to add a digital or an information product to your business and watch your profits soar. June 13th, click the link below. Do not miss it. See how you can add this to your company and change the game forever. We'll see you there.
Okay. Anyone has questions in regards to what I shared with you? Drop them in the comments. So now what I'm going to be sharing with you is how do you go about taking advantage of this when next week on the 13th, which is right here on Thursday, right? On Thursday, we're going to be launching and taking this free event with Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi. So imagine going to Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi with an already talk about, the unfair advantage. If you go in knowing that you already have a product that is called a secret sauce that you can share with other people through social media marketing, because you're going to learn 1 week ahead of this, and you're going to take you're going to have an unfair advantage of you having the secret sauce with Harmony X and everyone helping you do this, so that you're never doing it alone. Because one thing that most humans don't realize is that we were not brought to this world to do things alone. This is not Maria Lupita wanting you to wanna brainwash you. This is just a fact of humans that we need to have community. We need to have support. We need to have someone actually come alongside of us, like Hilda was saying, like Wilma was saying. So if you don't have someone coming alongside of you, whether you're in real estate, whether you're in the legal field, whether you're a business owner, you're a big business owner, you're a small business owner, it doesn't matter. You need to have someone come alongside. So what you do with the secret sauce is that you get over $12,000 worth of value, over $13,000 worth of value by simply getting our secret sauce that is made up of Roadmap, the course, UBC, the course. That your Roadmap is going to teach you the business development of how to navigate and how to automate and how to get rid of the noise that is happening on the internet and social media marketing. UBC, like Hilda said, It'll teach you step by step how to sell on social media without having to be cringy, without having to DM everybody and telling them, hey, hi, right? I get those daily, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to just pitch you back so that you don't have to suffer like you're suffering. Because I used to have to do that. I no longer have to do that because I have people coming with me, like, Wilma. Wilma stalked me joyfully and did her research. That's what it's actually. Stalking is not stalking, stalking is research. And she did it for a few weeks or months, I forget. But it was something that we humans want to know if we're being misguided again. So she had already been misguided before. She didn't want to go through that again. So she watched me in secret, in silence. I never knew this until later that we became friends. So this is what you're going to be receiving when you get the secret sauce. You only pay $0. Did everybody hear that? You only pay $0. If you heard what I just said, please drop 0 in the comments. You pay $0 to get this. So you get one-on-one time with me, which would be a value of $1,000 to $2,500 with me. You also get an introduction on what you're going to be needing to do in order to get all the things that are necessary for you to have success. You're going to get what you need in order to have a weekly planner, to have success with your stand store, to have a free website. If you decide to run with a website, you get direct access to me with my phone number. Now, that may not, if you're listening to this from a multi-level marketing perspective, yes, I know that most people get multi-level marketing phone numbers, but when it comes to the business of digital marketing, social media marketing, and you're getting to bigger numbers on a daily basis, on a regular basis, most people do not give their phone number. So that's why I do tell you that, even though for some people it may not be a big deal. You get a social media planner so that you know exactly what you do. And then, but wait, there's more. You get over 200 Facebook groups so that you know exactly where to post, so that if you don't want to make videos, no big deal. If you don't want to post content like we do, no big deal. You also get proven lead magnets for free. Well, I mean, it's part of your additional gifts. Now, let me give you a disclosure and a disclaimer. UBC, the Ultimate Branding course, is a course that does not allow us to give you anything. So this is like, has anybody ever gone and gotten the ingredients to bake a cake? Anybody here? I know Hilda does, right? So if you've ever gone to the store, you buy eggs, flour, sugar, frosting, chocolate frosting, but all of those ingredients are independent of each other. You might pay for them together, but they're independent products, independent products, ingredients. So with the secret sauce, you are buying Roadmap, you are buying UBC, and you are buying Harmony X. They're all independent products, but you get to have them as a package so that you can have the secret sauce recipe. So all of this comes with your secret sauce recipe. Now, you get to have your questions answered every day, unlike a lot of people that are suffering by themselves. You also get to have the complete guide to faceless marketing. That way, if you don't want to show up on camera, if you don't want to talk on camera, you learn exactly how to do it. You also get an additional $12,000 worth of additional trainings that you don't have to pay for. They're actually free, but you get to actually know how to implement them so that you can learn how to put them into practice with your digital marketing space and taking advantage of the e-learning industry, which is $1 billion a day industry. Plus, you now get over 1,400 faceless stock videos, so that if you do want to have videos, you don't have to create content videos yourself. Now, Roadmap is $499. And then UBC, the Ultimate Branding course, is also $499. But if you purchase it through my stand store, you get to actually get it with zero money down. Why? Because you can actually request a no money down for 30 days. And then once you get going, you pay $44 for each of the courses 30 days later. Harmony X, if you want to be a part of the Harmony X and you want to get all the support that we just talked about, instead of me charging you $2,500 as I do for my private clients, you only get to pay $22 a month, and you can cancel at any time. Now, we do now have a human virtual assistant that will do all the posting for you, that will do all that is necessary, and it's a human United States based in the United States, because that's a big deal, and that is actually doing it not through a system, but it's actually doing it organically as with your human, because it makes a difference, believe it or not. So that is anywhere between $99 a month to $500 a month that you can get this done, and that is depending on the level of needs that you have. Now, why is this now this is not easy, okay? This is not you buy this and automatically you're gonna have thousands of dollars raining down because you decided to do this. It does take work. It does take you learning how to do this, but you are in a position, especially because the game has changed. Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi, it's happening next week. You can leverage that to start posting now and learn very easily how to make an additional $1,000 to $6,000 between now and when the game has changed begins, so that you can start posting on free social media posts on how we're going to be doing this. Now, what questions do you have? A lot of people ask me, what is faceless marketing? Faceless marketing is, you've obviously have heard of UPS. You've obviously have heard of Chick-fil-A. You've obviously have heard of Amazon. All of those marketing are faceless marketing, when there's not an actual person talking about building a personal brand. Is marketing without showing your personal face and without you talking on camera. That's what faceless marketing is. Question, why do we need 2 courses? Are we just trying to take advantage of you and make more money from you? No, it's because the content struggle is a real struggle. When people are wanting to post, before I learned UBC, the Ultimate Branding Course, I was posting really cringy content, not really posting. And this credit goes to Zach and Hannah Pippins, and also Roadmap, and also Michael, who is here. A lot of us want to make an impact. We don't know how to do it. So if you're wanting to make an impact, but you also want to make an income without having to be like a Mother Teresa, then you can learn from what we have learned and have strategic impact so that you can actually turn it into an income. And this is what these 2 courses do. The Roadmap course teaches you how to navigate through the noisy space and how to make an impact. And then the Ultimate Branding course teaches you the landscape of social media marketing, how to post videos, whether they're faceless or not. You get to actually do it. Now, how do you make an income? How do you make an income with making an income? You can do it the way that I do it, which is just reselling the courses and posting about it in a very easy, simple way. Now, it's easy to do and easy not to do. It does take work. It's not just like, oh my gosh, I just got this course and money's gonna come raining. No, you still have to do something, but you will learn the ways on how to attract clients to you. You're going to learn how to have a stand store without you having to build a big, massive website. Now, I'm not batching websites, but I'm saying a lot of people get frozen and they're like, I don't know what to do. I don't have a website. You don't need a website to get started. You just need to know the right strategic ways of doing this and having a digital product that we can help you create. Now, there's 3 ways that you can make money. 1, just doing what we're doing and reselling the products as an affiliate or a reseller, digital marketer of these products. You can also be someone like Carlos. Carlos comes from the multi-level marketing space, and he wants to learn how to tell more people without being cringy, without having to tell his friends and family, and with a very busy schedule, to actually just share his sauce about multi-level marketing. And then we have people like Craig, business owner, who wants to bring his products to market and wants to digitalize his experience and knowledge and put it into a digital space so that he can actually start having profits from his experience and knowledge. So 1, you can make an income by doing what we're doing and leveraging everything that is happening between now and the 13 when the game has changed, and learn how to easily make $1,000 in one fell swoop if you do what we would show you. And again, drop your comments, drop your questions in the comments so that I make sure that I don't miss anything. Can I purchase this product separately? Absolutely. You can just purchase Roadmap. You can just purchase UBC. You can just come into our Harmony X group. And in our Harmony X group, you can actually get in, and you can just get in and be a fly in the wall, or you can be in and start being active, like Hilda, like Wilma, like many of the people here. So you can just come in and be you and then get the help, or you can just get to know us and you can actually access Harmony X completely for free. Get back with the person that invited you to this. And if I was the one who invited you, just go over to my Stenstore. My Stenstore, you can simply access it by going to accesswinning.com, and you'll be able to access all of this right here. And I even give you free stuff if you want to get free stuff. Now let me keep moving. Okay. So yes, you can buy each of the products separately. You can also just attend the event with Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi for free. You can also have the sense of regret and do nothing. And then a year from now, you're gonna regret, oh my gosh, all those people are already making thousands of dollars and I haven't done anything. So what are your next steps? If you were invited by me, go over to accesswinning.com. Or if you were invited by someone else, please get back to the person that invited you to this free live webinar, and then we'll give you the next instructions. And then share, how do you go about helping people? Maybe you don't need this. Maybe you're someone who doesn't need extra money. Maybe you're the one of the other humans in the United States that doesn't need extra income versus the other one that is having a side hustle, right? Maybe you're that person. But if you are one of those people, please share what we're sharing with you with someone, because remember, out of everybody that you know, one person is needing us. One person is either needing more extra income because they're an insurance broker, because they're in the mortgage industry, they're in the real estate industry. There's an unknown reasons, like Wilma, traveling 3 states to take care of her dad. Me, traveling across states from California to Texas to take care of my dad and take care of my mom. There's so many reasons for why you want to be a part of this. And if you don't want to be a part of this, please help us spread the word by sharing this webinar with other people that could benefit from this. So now, what questions do you have? At this time, I'm going to go ahead and finalize. So if you came here to just learn about how to make $1,000, between $1,000 to $6,000, the webinar is now over. I'm going to keep the recording so that the questions that are asked, we keep them in the recording. But at this time, if you just came to watch what this was all about, the webinar is now over. So thank you for hanging out with us, and thank you for spreading the news about how you can take your own market share of $1 billion a day industry. And listen to this, even if you were to just take a 0.1%, according to Craig, the math is, if you were to just do 0.1% of $1 billion a day, that would still be $100,000 a day. Let that sink in your head. And all you have to do is package your experience and knowledge. And if you don't want to package your experience and knowledge because you think you have none, which is a lie, then you can just take what we are showing you, and we can show you many different ways that you can leverage the e-learning industry into digital products that you don't even have to create or invent. So with that, I'm Maria Lupita. Again, if you want to get more of this, simply get back with the person that invited you to this free webinar, or get back with me if I was the one who invited you. So with that, let's go ahead and answer any questions. Did anybody have questions? Going once. Miss Hilda, did I miss any questions?
No. We're
Okay.
good.
Perfect. Perfect. Rafael, do you have questions? Okay, perfect. I saw you moving around. I was like, okay, perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Thank you, so Liam. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. Liam is coming all the way from Ireland. Carlos is coming in from traveling. Actually, Carlos and Rafael, you guys know each other from texting. I connected the two of you. Carlos is our window man expert who has been in his industry for many, many years. And I guess we lost Mr. Craig because he was here a little bit earlier. But with that, it's been a pleasure serving you. Feel free to reach out to the person that shared this with you, because you don't want to miss $1 billion a day industry that literally could be totally free for you to join. If you don't want to get what we offer, you want to reinvent the wheel. Somebody asked me last night, can I get all of this, Maria? I can learn all of what you're talking about and what Dean Graziosi and Tony Robbins are talking about through YouTube, Google, AI. Yeah, you can spend months and years learning everything that we package together so that you can do it all on your own, and you can tell everybody, I did it all on my own. So you can do that as well. But if you don't want to do that and you want to take over the world with the rest of us and start learning how to make $1,000 in one fell swoop, we would love to have you, and we would love to answer any questions that you have. Have an amazing day. Bye. Thank you, Rafael.